All right, mathematicians, we are on lesson 3 today in our problem set. The directions say draw and circle to show how you made 10 to help you solve the problem. You will remember that in lesson 2, we were solving equations where we had 3 addends, but we combined 2 of them to make 10 and then wrote a new equation, so it was easy for us to get the answer. Because it's a lot easier to add 10 and 4, 14, than 7 plus 3 plus 4. So we saw that 7 and 3 made 10, and we made a new number sentence. 10 plus 4 is 14. Today, we are still focused on making 10 to help us solve problems, but the pictures look a lot different. And I have to tell you, I don't love these pictures, but it does help our brain be flexible to be able to show lots of different kinds of math models. So that's why we're going to follow the directions the way that they're given today. Here's the first story. Maria has 9 snowballs. Okay, I can see her 9 snowballs here. 4 and 3 make 7, 8, 9. Yep, those are Maria's 9 snowballs. Notice the label. All of our drawings are labeled now. And Tony has 6. So here are Tony's 6 snowballs. How many snowballs do they have in all? Okay, I can tell this is an addition sentence because it's asking how many they have in all. So let's see how it's set up for me. 9 and 6, those are Tony's, make, that's kind of tricky. But it said to draw and circle to show how we made 10. So if this is 9, I only need to borrow 1 of Tony's to make that 10. So then I have 10, and then there were 5 of Tony's left. 10 and 5 make 15. And since nothing changed, it's still the same amount, then 9 and 6 must equal 15 as well. So Maria and Tony have 15 snowballs in all. So we're circling, after we draw our picture, we're circling the 10, and then we're still making those 2 equations to solve. But this time we're only working with 2 add-ins. So let's do one more together. Number 2 says, Bob has 9 raisins and Johnny has 4. How many raisins do they have all together? So you're going to make a math model to show Bob's 9 raisins and Johnny's 4. So go ahead and pause the video and make your model. All right, mathematicians, hopefully your model looks something like this. I made 5 groups because it's easier to see, and I made sure to label. If you forgot to label your picture, stop and do that now. Your pictures must be labeled. That is something that mathematicians do to make it easier for other mathematicians to see. It's very important. Scientists do this, engineers do this, lots of people do this. You must use labels for your work to make it clear for the people reading it. So we're trying to solve how many raisins they have all together. Remember that our first job is circling 10. Now if this is 9, how many do we need to steal from Johnny to make that 10? Exactly, just the 1. So let's draw a circle, a weird little circle, to grab that 1 from Johnny. So now we have our 10, and how many are left? 3, but we can't forget the 9 plus the 4 that we had. We know that 10 plus 3 is 13, 10, 11, 12, 13. We need to add on, which must mean that 9 plus 4 is 13, and that Bob and Johnny have 13 raisins all together. All right, on the next page, you're still thinking in tens, but the directions are a little bit different. Read the story, make sure that you start by making your picture, circle your 10, make your equations, and then fill in your statement. Remember to label your drawings. Mathematicians, don't forget your application problem, to cut out both your problem set and your application problem and put it in your Mrs. Norton folder. Happy mathing!